Hey Green Card Easy viewers, are you excited about the F1 season of 2023? Well, we have some amazing news for you. Two fantastic changes will greatly benefit F1 visa applicants. So let's dive into it. First, consular officers can now waive in-person interviews for F1 visa applicants. The second is that students can apply for a visa interview up to 365 days before their program start date. In this video, we will explain how it helps you go over the complete checklist to qualify for an interview waiver and other valuable information to put you on a path to get your F1 visa on your first attempt. If this is your first time watching our videos, we're the team that created the #1 ranked F1 visa video of 2022. We cover topics to study, work, or live in the USA. If that's something you're interested in, subscribe to our channel and check out our other content. Now let's look at the details. First, consular officers can now waive in-person interviews for F1 visa applicants. This is excellent news because F1 visa interviews can be super stressful and the rejection rate can be pretty high. Did you know that out of 446,000 F1 applications in 2021, over 88,000 were rejected? That's a 19.8% rejection rate, which is pretty high if you ask us. In other words, 1 in every 5 applicants was refused an F1 visa. If you thought that was bad, get this. In 2022, the rejection rate was even worse, with around 221,000 F1 applicants out of 632,000 rejected. That's a rejection rate of 35%. That's more than 1 in every 3 applicants. Can you imagine working hard to achieve your dream only to have it shattered because you couldn't secure a visa? That's where we come in. As a team that brought you the #1 ranked F1 visa interview video in 2022, we're excited to kick off the 2023 F1 visa interview series. So be sure to subscribe and turn on all notifications to stay updated. As if that wasn't enough, we offer F1 visa interview consultation services to help you prepare and ace your interviews. Students who purchased our F1 visa strategy consultation and mock F1 visa sessions had a near perfect approval rate on their first attempt. Check them out at greencardeasy.com/services. Now, let's look at the criteria for waiving your F1 visa interview. According to USCIS, there are 2 options. The first option is for nationals or citizens of countries participating in the visa waiver program. If you've traveled to the United States using authorization obtained via the electronic system for travel authorization and have no ineligibility issues, you might be eligible for an interview waiver. For the list of participating countries, visit our website using the link in the description. The second option is you were previously issued any type of US visa and haven't been denied once since. After covering the second change, we will review the details including the interview waiver checklist. Talking about which, let's move on to the second change. Previously, new students could appear for an F1 visa interview up to 120 days before their program start date. But now, with the new rule, students can apply up to 365 days before the program start date. For instance, if your program start date is September 1st, 2023, the earliest date you could apply is May 4th, 2023. Fall semester students typically start receiving acceptances in late February or early March. I-20s are mailed shortly thereafter. Previously, you would have to wait until May to get your F1 visa appointment. Now, you can apply as soon as you have your I-20 from your preferred school, giving you almost 2 extra months. Remember, you must have your I-20 to book your appointment. This is excellent news because it relieves the pressure in the peak months and increases your chances of getting a visa appointment promptly while allowing you to plan your travel better. Finally, let's look at the detailed criteria to determine whether you qualify for a visa interview waiver. You may submit your F1 visa application at a visa application center as interview waiver and proceed without a consular interview if you meet all of the following qualifications. You are between the ages of 14 and 80. You've been issued a previous US visa in any visa class. You received your visa after January 1st, 2008. Your prior visa is not annotated clearance received or department authorization. Your most recent visa was issued on or after your 14th birthday. Your most recent visa was not lost, stolen, or canceled. You have no refusals for a visa in any class after your most recent visa issuance. There are some exceptions. Nationals of the Republic of China and Nigeria are not eligible for F, M, and Academic J interview visa waiver criteria. As always, the US government can change this. They've communicated that this policy is in effect in all of 2023. Even if you qualify for an interview waiver, there is an exception clause. The Department of State has a disclaimer. They say, using the interview waiver service does not guarantee visa issuance. In some cases, you may be required to appear for a visa interview at the US Embassy or Consulate. For example, if you submit an incomplete and/or inaccurate application. If you are called for an interview, you must appear at the post at which you submitted your application. Submit your application well in advance of your planned travel to allow the possibility that a visa interview will be necessary. Remember, even if you qualify for the F1 visa interview waiver, you must follow the normal application process. The main difference will be that you must drop off your passport for visa stamping at a designated US visa processing center rather than appearing for an in-person interview at the US consulate. We will cover these steps in detail in the upcoming videos in our F1 Visa 2023 series. Subscribe to our channel and turn on all notifications to ensure you don't miss them. By the way, we will publish videos on frequently asked questions during an F1 Visa interview on our Instagram and Facebook channels. Be sure to follow us there too. We've covered the main points. Additional information such as frequently asked questions, direct links, and other exclusive content is available on our website, greencardeasy.com. Registration is free and takes less than a minute to complete. We've shared the link in the description. If you have any thoughts, comments, or questions, you're welcome to leave them below. For the fastest responses, reach us directly on our website, greencardeasy.com/discussions. My name is Gaurav Moosle, and from all of us at Green Card Easy, thanks for watching.